Morning, even afternoon, TimTheTatman 2. Thank you for clicking on another video. We got a banger for you today, baby. Right now, there's a lot of conversation. Conversation is about Apex Legends and Warzone, and people are talking about how Warzone is quote-unquote dying in Apex Legends right now, along with the new Season 10 is doing very well. What we got for you here is me kind of talking about my opinion on, quote, Warzone dying, and also on top of that, how Apex is doing stuff well. I get a lot of questions about this, and rather than repeating myself multiple times, I figured let's just make a video on it. So, if you enjoyed this, drop a like on it, share it with a friend. If you're not subscribed here to TimTheTatman 2, maybe this is your first time or your 100th time, hit the sub button and ring the bell. Join the family. All right. Be sure to tell somebody you love them. Okay. I'll catch you in the next one. 25 for Fro Tim. Today is my 26th birthday. I want to say thank you for the years of laughter, love, and fun. Appreciate what you do for the community and gaming. P.S. Nick left a game with hackers and aimbots to play a game with hackers and aim assist. Yeah. So obviously that's like the biggest. Everyone right now is talking about Apex Legends versus Warzone. That's what a lot of, at least I'll say, people in my circle are talking about, because obviously there's a lot of people that are coming from Warzone because it's so chalked that they're trying Apex. And there's this weird dynamic where there's people that have been playing Apex for a while that are kind of just sitting there and they're like, good luck, because apparently at the high ranks, Apex is also really bad. The difference is, right now in Apex, I can have fun because I'm not getting hacked on. Does that make sense? Like at the rank I'm at silver 4. I'm assuming you don't start running into cheaters until probably, I don't know, maybe not Apex Predator, but like Diamond, maybe Masters, Diamond area, right? So that's kind of the point that I would say is with Warzone, it's like every game I can get hacked on, essentially. But in Apex, I'm not at a spot in my rank yet where I can get hacked on. You know what I mean? So I think that's why right now there's you see a lot of people going from Warzone to Apex and just trying it out. Now, obviously, Apex had a huge community, man. Has a huge community. And I saw people like tweeting yesterday. They were like, I got tagged in a decent amount. Like it was like people were tagging Nick and I about Apex Legends having 400,000 or 500,000 viewers yesterday. And they're like, oh, well, you can thank Nick Merckx and TimTheTatman for that. And I don't think that's true. Apex is a very large community in itself. You know, regardless of whether Nick and I were streaming it, I think it would have a ton of viewers anyways. I mean, XQC's on there too. You know what I mean? And it's like, there's a pretty large community in Apex that, like, we're not the ones that are gassing that up right now. Here's what I will say. You guys know that meme where it's like the guy's holding a girl's hand and he's looking backwards at the other girl? That's Warzone. You're holding Warzone's hand and you're looking at Apex right now. And Apex is like, I mean, here's what I'll say about Apex. They had an update at a very good time too. There was this update, everything kind of reset. It's a very interesting thing to kind of see this, like I see a lot of people talking about them swapping right now from Warzone to Apex. Obviously, you got people like Courage JD and you got people like Nick that said they're not going to make content right now on Call of Duty. I haven't fully said that because, well, I enjoy spectating solos and I don't really play the game right now. So it's like, and some people think that if we stop, all of a sudden Call of Duty is going to be like, whoa, man. And that's not the case either. I think you guys think content creators and like YouTubers and streamers have a lot more pull than we actually do. Call of Duty, they don't care. They don't care. Ultimately, they don't. And whether or not I or Nick or Jack or whoever step away, there's still going to be people that are going to make content regardless. You know what I mean? I think viewers, I think you guys put a lot of stock, and I really do appreciate that you guys think I have that kind of power, but I don't. I don't have that kind of power. And so I see a lot of content creators that are stepping away from Warzone right now, though, which is kind of, it's sad to see. That's what I feel. I feel sad about it. It makes me sad because I do love Warzone. And it's one of my favorite battle royales I've ever played. And it's really sad because I think that Warzone could be incredible, but it's just not right now. And I don't know what happened with the cheaters, but in the last like month, it's been awful. It's been the worst I've ever seen it. I've been playing for like a year and a half or whatever. Worst I've ever seen it. You know one thing that playing Apex has really made me realize. So obviously, I want to side note and just say, obviously, Call of Duty needs an anti-cheat, right? Right. Let's just hold that right here. We all know that. That's like, okay, they need that, right? I think that aside though, after playing Apex, homie, a ranked playlist would be awesome. Why not? Like, having a rank that I'm playing for in Apex kind of pushes me to want to continue to do better. It gives you something to like work for. You know what I mean? So, and the thing is, you talk about SBMM and people go, well, you got SBMM. That doesn't give me an incentive to work for it. All SBMM does is drops me into a lobby with people that are as good as me and doesn't reward me at the end. That's it. At least with Apex, when you're playing a ranked mode, you're going, you got silver, you're climbing, you're going to gold, you're going to platinum, whatever, and you're kind of working for something. You know what I mean? It's a fun thing. And I think Warzone would be awesome with a ranked playlist like that. Me personally. I think that's definitely one thing that Warzone could easily take from Apex and make really cool. But someone just said, why not play PUBG? I loved PUBG when it first came out. But I just, you know, one thing I'll give about PUBG has some of the best gunplay that I loved. I loved PUBG's gunplay. Actual, but everything else I hated, like the movement and opening doors. It was so hard, bro. But the actual guns, of the way the guns played, actually made me, I liked it. I did. I mean, obviously you get, some people are saying H1Z1, right? Peak H1Z1 was so much fun, and I feel bad because there's probably a large audience of you that didn't experience peak H1 shotgun pull. Dude, it was so fun. It was so good, so rewarding. But I really, you know, a lot of people lately have been talking about this whole Apex Legends versus Warzone debacle, and I am enjoying Apex. I am, and you know what? I'll eat my words on it too, because you know, a couple months ago I was playing Warzone. People told me to check out Apex, and I kind of laughed at it. I did, because I was so hooked in Warzone, and I'm like, why would I go play that? And I laughed at it. I did, and I eat my words on that. Y'all were right. Apex is fun. You guys were right. I don't admit that often, but you were right about that. Now, in my defense, I will say this too. I hadn't played Apex in about 2 years. This whole new armor system where you do damage to level up your armor is really cool. It kind of encourages you to go fight. I didn't play with that. I haven't played with all these champions, man. They're you can tell that they're putting a lot of time into it, and it's doing really well. But obviously a lot of people are talking about Warzone and Apex and whether or not, like, yeah, I mean, Nick and Jack both have said that they're just going to take a step back on making content for Warzone. I'm not at that point yet. I will say, without spectating solos, I think I'd be done. Spectating solos is funny as shit. I'll say that. And it really does make, like, everything. Spectating solos is so fun. It's so fun, bro. But the problem is there's hackers everywhere, right? And you know, I haven't actually played Warzone in a little while. I haven't actually dropped in. I think it was probably a week and a half now since I've done it. So maybe, but in my spectating, 3 out of the last 5 spectating games, I've spectated cheaters. 3 out of the last 5. I can tell you that 100%. So it's like, do I even want to try? You know what I mean? You know what I was thinking about doing? I was thinking about playing Warzone for like 2 hours a day and counting how many times I run into cheaters just to kind of see how bad it is. And that could kind of really be a tell for me as to where it's at. But I want to wrap up this Warzone and Apex debacle that a lot of people have been saying. Warzone still gunplay, movement, pacing of the game, gulag mechanic, all of that, our armor system. I love Call of Duty's armor system. Love it. Love it. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you're with me on that, but the plating system in COD, I love. Cheaters are plaguing it, obviously, but I really do think there's some stuff that Warzone can take from Apex and implement, like I think a ranked mode would do wonders. Anti-cheat, ranked mode, I'm in. I'm all in. After playing ranked for a couple days now in Apex, I really enjoy playing for a rank. That's what I'll say. So I think that, and you know, Apex kind of started, when you think about things they've implemented, Apex is ahead of the game, bro, when it comes to BRs. If you really think about it, who was the first BR to implement a reboot? Apex. Who was the first BR to implement a ping system? Apex. First ones. No, Fortnite did not do the reboot before Apex, guys. It didn't. And that's the problem. You don't know that, but Apex did it too. There's probably other stuff I'm even forgetting that Apex has like done that other people have been like, wow, that's a great idea. So I think that Warzone could do really well with a ranked mode that's similar to what Apex has as far as ranked goes. I think that'd be a lot of fun playing for a rank. Rather than just getting dropped into an SBMM and getting throttled by people of your kill death ratio, like a if you're a 2 or you're a 1-5 or whatever it is, and you're just getting torched, but you don't know what your rank is. You guys see me get fried in my lobbies, right? But I could be fighting someone that also that's like a 4 or 5 KD, like a Dennis that's killing me. Which, if you put it into perspective, it's like, oh, dude, that's like a diamond lobby on Apex. I think an actual ranking system in Warzone would do wonders. And I would love it. Oh, you know another thing Warzone does really well? Looting system. I don't know about you guys. I love Warzone's looting system. The way that their whole thing works. It's so simple. It's so easy. And that's what I enjoy. And well, I'm still learning Apex. Apex is kind of hard for me still. I'm still like trying to get through it because there's a lot. Here's what I'll say. When I'm looking and looting Warzone, I can do stuff really, really fast because I've obviously played it so much and I understand it. But with Apex, I kind of need like a moment. I need to like think about what I'm doing because obviously I haven't played that much, but I'm really trying to figure it out. Summary of everything I'm saying. I love Warzone, and I hope, and I really do hope, that they are paying attention to what a lot of content creators are doing right now and they see what's happening. I hope that they can make some changes for the better. And right now, when people say Warzone versus Apex, I hate that terminology, but that's kind of, people are like pinning it against each other. Apex right now is a lot of fun. It is. And I will say I'm at the low ranks. If I end up getting to the high ranks and I'm getting hacked on in Apex, maybe I'll hate that too. I don't know. But as of right now, Apex is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. And I really do hope Warzone can implement something, bro. Something. And like, how about a map change, right? Something, anything? I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. A lot of you are talking about Splitgate. And I can't really speak on Splitgate because I haven't played it, but I just want to make sure that I'm right here. Splitgate is it's just like an arena shooter with no rank or anything, right? It's just like an arena kind of thing. Oh, there is a ranked on it? Oh, that is good. I thought people were just running around and it was just like I thought it was just an arena shooter, kind of like with no rank. Okay, well, that's good. I have to try Splitgate. I do. We should start a timer and see how many hackers we run into today. I might play. I'm gonna play Warzone today for a little bit. I'm gonna play Warzone because I want to. I haven't actually played quads, and I want to see. Here's what I'm gonna say. I want to see if it's. What's the thing? You know how a lot of people start talking about something and you feel like you notice it more? What's that word I'm looking for? Like, I wonder if it's gonna be like a. I wonder if this is gonna be a thing right now where it's like everyone's saying, "Oh, there's just hackers are everywhere. Hackers are everywhere," versus if they actually are in my games. Just a little confirmation. There's like, I'm pretty sure there's like a term for that. Guys, those of you that are saying L or W, can I tell you something really quick? May I? Guys, shut the fuck up. I don't care. I'm going to play what I want. If there's one thing that a lot of my older viewers can attest to, it's I play what I want to play. I'm not going to let you decide what I'm doing. Cool? Thank you. I've always been that way. When I swapped from Counter-Strike to Overwatch, people were so mad at me for playing Overwatch instead of Counter-Strike, but I loved Overwatch and I wanted to play it. That's what I want to do. I'm going to play Apex today. Like maybe that's what you also have to hear from me. So maybe I didn't communicate enough. I want to play some Warzone and see if it's as bad as I'm thinking it is. I want to play Warzone, see if it's as bad as I think it is. But I am playing Apex today. I'm going to play Apex. I'm kind of curious to see how the Apex video does on the main channel today. It's going to be a gamble. You guys think it's going to do good, chat? We'll see what happens. Here's what I'm going to say, man. The spectating Warzone solo videos bang. So it's like kind of hard to judge off that, but we'll see what happens.